Namaste. Welcome to Ganapati Reddy YouTube channel. Today's topic is what are the different types of waters available for drinking purpose? What is the advantages and disadvantages of each water? So which water is best? So that kind of information today I am giving. I have already made 2 videos in Telugu. Keeping English people in mind, I am making this video in English mode. So let us start the topic without wasting the time. So basically, what is the water available? God is giving water through rain. That rainwater is really good for health. And that rainwater going into ground, and from the ground with the help of bore or open well, we take the water and drink. This is the concept 20 years back or 25 years back. And ground is not polluted by any kind of pollution. So rainwater directly go to ground. That water we are taking with the help of bore or a motor, and we drink that water directly. That water contains so many good minerals, and there is no any kind of pollution. And old people, our grandparents generation, they are very strong. So as days are passing on, because of so many industries, they are sending lot of pollution. That pollution is going into ground, and this rainwater is mixed with that pollution. So water is polluted. That water we cannot drink directly. So that water contain harmful minerals and good minerals. Both the minerals are mixed. If you drink directly, definitely our health will be spoiled. So let us start with our bore water. Bore water generally it contain TDS of 500 to 1500. It depends on the location, it depends on the area and so on. TDS means total dissolvable solids. So total, it can be harmful or useful. So total dissolved solids. So that range will be 500 to 1500. This general range I am giving. This water we can't drink directly. Why you can't drink directly? It contains all good minerals. What are the good minerals? It can be calcium, magnesium, zinc, iron, potassium, sodium. These are all good minerals. It also contains bad minerals. It can be chlorine or bleaching or phosphorus, sulfur, nitrogen, etc. So they are the harmful. So harmful are there, useful minerals all are there. We can't drink directly. So obviously we need some kind of filter. The most commonly used filter in all the developed areas, metropolitan cities or headquarters or even mandal level, people are using RO water. Whereas village levels, government already supplying filtered water and bore water or open well. They have 3 options. But whereas in Hyderabad city, we have only 2 options, either bore water or municipal water. So if it is a bore water, 99% we are filter using RO, and that RO water we are drinking. Now let us see what is the principle of RO, how exactly it is working. Is that RO water is really good for health or not? So try to understand this principle. So these are the various filters used in RO. This is the first basic filter, filter 1. Invisible particles, anything is there, that is filtered by this level 1, filter 1. And there is one motor will take water from this and pump into the internal filters which are there in the RO. So that is the duty of this motor. Again filter 2 and filter 3. Filter 3 is more polished than filter 2, so it's like advanced filter. This is a medium filter, this is the low level filter. So up to after this most important filter is membrane. If this water is passing through this membrane, it is a high level high level filter, deep filtering. Maximum everything will be filtered in this membrane. So after this membrane, the TDS will be less than 40. Sometimes it can be even 20 also. 100% it will be less than 40. Means total dissolved solids are very less. And all good minerals, all bad minerals, everything is filtered by this membrane. So TDS will be less than 40. And this water going to further UV. UV means ultraviolet. So ultraviolet rays are applied on this water. If there is any bacteria or infections, any kind of viruses are there, that will be killed by this UV. Good bacteria also killed by this UV. So this filter is filtering totally all minerals, and here it is killed by all types of bacteria, good bacteria, bad bacteria, virus, everything. So that water is collected in the tank. This water we are drinking. So what it contain? That contain nothing. It is like a dead water we are drinking. So when you are keep on drinking that kind of water over a period of 15 years or a 20 years, slowly we get different health issues. Health issues because we are not taking calcium, we are not taking potassium, we are not taking sodium. These are good minerals already there in the water, but that is filtered by membrane, and unfortunately there is no filter principle available which is separate wanted and unwanted. That mechanism is not there. So in the process of eliminating unwanted, wanted minerals also filtered. So just we are drinking dead water. So that is the one major fault with RO water. Okay. And there is another principle used is TDS controller. The function of TDS controller is they want to increase the TDS from 40 to higher value, maybe 90, something like that. That is possible with the help of a TDS controller. What is the function of the TDS controller? Is nothing but it is not a filter. It is simply a tap, control the flow of the water, and this water, how much should be mixed with this water. So after it is combined, then TDS will be increased. We want to 90 or 100. So with the help of this TDS controller, people are increasing the TDS. But this may contain harmful minerals also. Harmful. Okay. So if you drink that is better than at least 40, because this TDS is increased to 90. There is another alternative principles used by many ROIs. They are keeping an artificial candles that supply some of the minerals. So whatever minerals we are supplying artificially is also not for good. You expose your body to the sunlight naturally so that you will get a sufficient D vitamin. You never expose to the sun, but you take the D vitamin tablet, one tablet in a week or monthly is not good. So anything naturally when you take, obviously it is good. So adding these minerals with the help of candles artificially adding some of the minerals, not all the minerals, and that candle life is not permanent. After you take some liters of water, again you have to replace the candle with a new one. So like that, they are compensating whatever minerals are filtered by this membrane. Most of the advanced RO filters, that kind of water we are calling as a mineral water. But those minerals are added artificially, and TDS will be definitely around 90 or 110, 120 like that, because artificially those chemicals, those minerals are added. TDS will be improved. So water quality is not measured only by TDS. There are many more things are there. Just based on TDS, this water is good like that, we can't tell. and later I will explain. So this is the water we are drinking. Normal RO, this is not there. Membrane output less than 40, UV, collect here, drink. That is more dangerous. Second option, bypass some of the water with the TDS controller, increase this TDS to 90, then UV, collect water, drink. That is little bit better. Third option, don't use this TDS controller, TDS less than 40, add artificial minerals, then collect the water, drink. That is little bit better, but adding minerals artificially in a long run is not good for health. So this is the concept used in any kind of RO filters. The second type of water available is municipal water. Municipal water, again TDS will be around 200, 250, 260, some places even 300, but generally around 200, 220 like that it will give. Can we drink municipal water directly? Again answer is no. 15-20 years back, the city area is less, population is less. The water what they are supplying is guaranteed, we believe that is a good water, but suddenly some pipeline will break somewhere, or pipes may be some rusted. Okay, so you can't believe that water, or within our local tanks also some bad chemicals may add, we don't know. So directly we can't even drink municipal water. So that water also municipal water contain TDS around 200. It contains chlorine and bleaching. So they have to add some percentage of chlorine and bleaching, otherwise water will not, quality will not be maintained. But this chlorine and bleaching is not good for health. It contains TDS good, but that is far better than this RO water. RO, everything is filtered, so dead water we are drinking, this is far better than RO water. But what is the danger in this municipal water is, they add some chlorine, they add some bleaching, they also contain some harmful chemicals sometimes, but at least TDS will be at a higher level, and artificially they are not adding any minerals, and they are not using any kind of membrane type of filtering, they are not using. So this water is better than RO water. So first best is rainwater, that anyway we can't drink directly. Second option is bore water and filter this. Third one is municipal water. And fourth one, what I am going to talk is Kangen water. That is the latest machines nowadays available. From 2016 onwards, this machine is available in India, made in Japan. So what is that machine, how it is working? Same this RO, the same RO water. Earlier I said without this it will be TDS of 40. Then using TDS controller, increase it to 90 and drink. You can drink. But if you increase TDS to 200, that water you can't drink directly because it is very hard. It is very hard. Whereas this water with 200 you can drink. This water with 200 impossible to drink, up to 80, 90. So around 100 maximum you can drink. But if it is 200, we can't drink. If it is 100, still most of the minerals are filtered. No use. So when you want to use Kangen water, increase the TDS to 200, 150, 200, higher side, so that more and more minerals will come. So TDS adjusted to 200 with the help of TDS controller. Again you need another motor. This motor will take water from this tank and give it to Kangen machine. This again separate two waters. One is the acidic, other one is alkalized water. Alkalized water we drink, acidic water will be wasted. So this water is again wasted, and even in RO also after membrane this is wasted. Here 1 liter, 2 liters may be wasted. Here again 1 liter, another 1 liter may be wasted. So here waste will be there, here waste will be there. It is not really waste, that water can be used for different applications. That I will explain later. Because you are using a motor here, you need a power supply. Here there is a motor, you need a power supply. And within this RO, this is inside this filter, this filter, this filter, this filter. All these are inside the RO. This filter is visible outside. And again there is motor is visible. This is a Kangen machine and power supply. This motor will take from the tank and give it to here. This water used for drinking purpose. This is used for some other purposes. But how this machine is working, why we should use Kangen water, why we should drink Kangen water, what is the principle of it, how it is working. That working elaborately I will explain in some other video. Briefly I will explain here. If you are using a municipal water, if TDS is less than 200, directly that municipal water can be given to Kangen machine, and to work this one you need a power supply, and this water directly you can drink it. But you don't have, if your municipal water TDS is around 300, again you need some kind of basic filters and decrease to TDS to 200. That output give it to Kangen machine and use it. Or municipal water not there, you have only bore water, you follow this process and use this. Okay. So what is the beauty of this machine? This will separate two waters. One is, what is the meaning of water? Water is basically H2O. That H2O is split into H plus and OH minus. So there are two electrodes, one we call it as anode, other one is cathode. So water will flow. This water is flowing. This cathode we supply negative potential, anode we supply positive potential. What is flowing here is H2O. So this H2O water is split into two parts. One is H plus, other is OH minus. This OH minus is collected by cathode, H plus is collected by anode. This we don't drink, this we drink. We call this water as a alkalized water. We call this water as a acidic water. It contains acidic minerals, chlorine, phosphorus, sulfur, nitrogen, etc. All these are acidic, harmful to health, that we don't want to drink. Its pH level is less than 5. Even this RO water pH is also less than 5. If you talk in terms of pH, up to 6, 7 is the neutral, below 7 anything is harmful. They are called as acidic water. A pH above 7 is alkalized water. Above 7 is alkalized, 7 is the neutral. RO water pH is around 5, and even this acidic minerals pH is less than 5, that's why it is acidic. Okay, if pH more than 7 is a alkalized water, alkaline or alkalized water. So this alkalized water is collected here. It is having pH from 7 to 9.5. 7 is neutral, but we drink 8.5, 9, 9.5. There are buttons are there, that water we can drink. 7 is the neutral, that water normally we take. You want to drink some water during your meals, or you want to take some medicine, at that time you can drink water with pH of 7. Okay. So main important qualities of quality of water, what are the measurements? One is TDS. This TDS almost to same. So TDS of 200 we are drinking means it contain all the required minerals. Second is alkalized water, means pH is increased to 7 to 9.5 range. So pH is increased. Okay, pH is increased because it contain all kind of minerals. Minerals are protected, therefore pH level is increased. That water we are calling as a alkalized. Another beauty of water is microclustering. Microclustering means water will become, that atomic structure will be, density is reduced from 24 to 6. So it thin, it looks water is thin. So that is the beauty of microclustered water. You drop one drop of oil in RO water, that oil will not mix with water. Same one drop of oil you drop in Kangen water, then that oil will be dissolved in the water. Or add a small quantity of turmeric powder in RO water, so it will not be dissolved in that water. Whereas Kangen water, again you drop a small quantity of turmeric powder, it will be dissolved. So that is the beauty of microcluster. Then another wonderful important character is antioxidant property, ORP meter. ORP means oxidation reduction potential, that is measured in terms of millivolt. So that will be negative. Its range will be around minus 300, minus 400, minus 800. So depending on this Kangen, the pH adjustment. So more negative is good. This is the powerful advantage of this Kangen water is antioxidant ORP. It will be negative. I will explain why negative, all those things in some other video. But this is one important property. Any kind of water you take, municipal water or a bore water or even in rain water, the ORP will be positive. ORP is in positive. Only in this Kangen water, ORP is negative. So when negative water which contain negative properties, it has a lot of crores of electrons. Those electrons will go into body and it will kill all unwanted anti-radicals. So that kind of things will be killed by these electrons. So health will be improved with this ORP. More negative, more and more good for health. Microclustered water will go into each and every part of the body. So that is microclustering. And alkalized pH is good. 7, 8, 8.59 and so on. This is good for health. All minerals are protected. So you need not take any calcium tablets. You need not take any zinc tablets. All these things will improve our immune system. But how this is separating these things, and thank God, this atomic structure of these things, if you see, this potassium and sodium is a positive ion, and iron, zinc, calcium, magnesium is also positive ions, but with +2. This is +2, this is +1. Both are positive ions. Whereas chlorine, phosphorus, sulfur and etc. if you see atomic structure, it will have a negative. That negative, all those things are collected by anode because we are giving a positive power supply. Whereas these things, +1 or +2 positive ions, collected by cathode because we have given negative potential. All these minerals are collected by cathode. That water is available here, that we are drinking. All these things are filtered out because that is collected by anode. That water is nothing but this water. This is we are calling as a acidic water. This water we are calling as a alkalized water. This mineral water, people are saying this is also mineral water. They are calling mineral water. Mineral water is different to alkalized or ionized water is different. Adding minerals artificially, you can increase the pH. But here, this Kangen machine, we are not adding any kind of artificial chemicals. Water itself contains good and bad. That is wonderfully separated with the help of this ionization principle. Whereas here adding minerals artificially, that's why it is not good for health in a long run. So this contains rich minerals, good minerals. Our body immune system also improved. In future, you did not take multivitamin tablet. Multivitamin contain all these minerals. Then when water itself having all these things, no need to take multivitamin tablet, no need to take calcium tablet. Okay, so these are the 4 important parameters available in Kangen water. So this is that's why I recommend to go for this Kangen water. It is really good for health, And further in detail this working principle I will make in another video, exactly working principle of this Kanban machine. Technology is very simple, wonderfully it will work. So this machine is little bit costly, around 3 lakhs. You want to go for higher model, 3.5, 4, 4.5 also there, and this 3 lakhs model is almost sufficient. But if you have if mineral water is coming to your house with the TDS around 200, and directly you can use this, so some extent money will be saved. If bore water only available, some investment on this, again investment on this. So accordingly cost will be decided. Life of this machine is 25 to 30 years, and minimum guarantee they are giving 5 years. Okay. And it is like a directly you can't purchase in the market. Multi-level mechanism is going on, multi-level marketing. So in that process, I am already using from last August 15th. My health conditions are really improved. So I am waiting for another 1 or 2 months. Really, what are the benefits I am going to get? Later I will make another video. Okay. And you can contact my number or one of my friend Venugopal. Any one of the number you can contact for any details to understand it. See, understanding the working principle of this is very, very important. Then only you really enjoy what kind of water you are drinking, how it is going to improve your health conditions. Okay, thank you very much.